During the coronavirus epidemic, Paul was working in the emergency ward. During the worst periods, patients were rapidly deteriorating, and you often had to deliver bad news. It made him feel very sad and he wanted to cry. He was disheartened. He wished it would stop. Thierry was taking care of patients while visits were forbidden. He felt that he had the responsibility to be there for them and to comfort them. Sometimes when he left work, he felt like he was abandoning them. Sometimes he would wonder if he had made the right choice. He felt lonely. Michel was not called upon much during the epidemic because of his specialism. He had the feeling that he was left out, that he was useless. He was disappointed and also embarrassed when people were clapping at their windows. Laura, in her practice, had no news from some of her patients at risk of decompensation, like those with diabetes or heart failure. She imagined them at home without any support. She was worried. And when they came back for treatment, with all the positive cases during the second wave, she was really worried of being infected. COVID or not, caregivers are often confronted with their emotions, their own and also those they receive from their patients. And when these emotions are too strong, too frequent, or when we are not able to put distance between them and the patients, then it's really difficult. When we made the choice to be carers, we didn't think it would be so hard. Not many people talk about it. We end up believing that it doesn't exist. We didn't prepare for it, but it's normal to not be able to cope with everything. Becoming aware of these emotions in us is fundamental, without guilt. Giving yourself a break, even a short one, allows you to step back and see where you stand. If it seems too overwhelming, it is important to act and to look for resources within and outside ourselves. It is also important to see if we are dealing with it through inappropriate and dangerous solutions like alcohol or self-medication. Some will find relief in distractions, sports, nature, music or artistic practices, meditation or relaxation, or personal development training. Whenever possible, being aware of our mental and physical fatigue will help us to reduce our emotional vulnerability. Sharing and interacting is important. Friends and family help us, but sometimes it's hard to talk about it because they can really understand and you don't want to worry them. We are never alone. We can talk about it with other caregivers or with the management, or a peer group, a psychologist, occupational health, or a support network. They can help us. We put our emotions and experiences into words without judgment. We are listened to, supported, we look for solutions together. Taking care of ourselves means becoming aware of all of these emotions that we experience, to say to ourselves that this is not nothing, and to look for our own solutions.